outstanding performance. PBT has grown more than 40% and 321 crores.
And the rating agencies have also upgraded the rating from the AA plus stable now.
Got it.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Kujan with Bank of America. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for taking my question. And apologies if this is repetitive. Just first question on the investment in subsidiaries. This 740 crore, could you give us some sense where has this gone? And also I do see, the losses have certainly come down on subs in this quarter. So if you can give a little bit of color on, what's really happened on the subs performance, besides the TVS credit.
See, one is the investments in TVS credit. After that, predominantly it is Norton. And like I said, the good news about Norton is whatever we have committed, the products are getting ready. The first product should be ready by end of this year, and a few products will be ready in the beginning of next financial year. So I think 25-26 is going to be, the financial year is going to be very, very important in terms of product readiness and then Norton getting into the market. So all the investments are practically supporting this development, getting ready for the product readiness in the market. Okay, and there are investments related to other subsidiaries like e-bikes and investments related to the new technology areas in Singapore, TVS Singapore. Okay, and we are also investing in setting up a new hub in Dubai for international business, because we see a huge opportunity in Africa, Middle East, and Europe.
Okay. And anything like on the losses, like they've come off. So is it that Norton or the e-bicycle business there we are seeing some, worst is behind and losses are shrinking? Any comments around that?
See, the e-bike business, that overall the industry has significantly come down because of the Europe going through a lot of challenges. And all the players in this market, I think we are focusing much more on deciding which are the outlets which are cost competitive and which are future required. So a lot of focus in terms of cost reduction, working capital management, because we feel that in couple of years' time, the e-bike industry will come back in Europe. Okay, and there is a lot of learning, and we are also investing in some products. So this is definitely going to help in coming back with the e-bikes in the future.
Okay, got it. And my second question was a little bit more on the product strategy. At the Bharat Mobility Expo, you had two interesting, products. One was the CNG display, and the other one was the 300cc bike. Anything that you can sort of talk about? How soon should we expect these coming to market? Any broader strategy around both these product segments, CNG scooter and 300cc?
See, we have a very strong R&D and design capability, and these are concepts what we have demonstrated there. And appropriate time, we will decide which type of products to be brought into the market. You would have seen about a week back our new three-wheeler EV, King EV Max. So these are opportunities to showcase our capabilities. These are all concept bikes what we presented there. But I can assure you that based on the customer feedback, the industry opportunity, we will invest in some of these products going forward.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Amin Piryani with JP Morgan. Please go ahead.
Yes, hi. Thanks for the opportunity, sir. So two questions from my side. First question is, you have recently launched the electric three-wheeler, and the features and the pricing seems quite attractive. I don't know if you mentioned about this in the past, but how do you see the e-rickshaw as a category, and is that something also which can be a business opportunity for you in the future?
We always, first of all, the TVS King EV Max, it comes with best-in-class features, first-in-class features in terms of many things which we offer. Like I said, this is the product with 179 on single charge you can get the range, and it has got a blend of both impressive acceleration, excellent range, and quick charging. So from the point of view of the customer, this product, I'm very sure it will help the Indian three-wheeler industry, not only Indian three-wheeler EV industry, but we can definitely look at exporting this. Now coming to the e-rickshaw category, I think we are closely understanding. See, the good thing about TVS is we have a strong R&D and design capability. So we can always come back, we can reflect. Okay. At this point of time, the full focus is on TVS EV Max and how do we go to a prominent player in this category, because this category itself, the penetration is growing disproportionately. My memory is right, in the last few quarters it is growing at a CAGR of 84%. And already we are seeing close to 30% penetration, which is very, very healthy number. So we want to secure a good position in this category with the launch of TVS King EV Max.
Okay, thank you. Just secondly, again, apologies if this has been addressed earlier. I joined a bit late. What is the rationale of merging Sundaram Auto Components, and is there a plan to grow that business? And correct me if I'm wrong. Currently, this is 100% supplying to you, or is there any external revenues that this entity generates?
Okay, this is a plastic business. 100% owned by TVS Motor Company. We are in the process of selling that business, and the company, with the cash it is going to generate out of the sale and the 24 and odd acres of land which is very nearby to our factory, this gets merged with TVS Motor Company. There is no business that will get transferred or an additional revenue that is going to come to TVS Motor. The company, which is completely owned by it, after generating a cash on sale of a business, and the remaining assets will get merged with TVS Motor Company.
And currently, 80% of the sales is with the TVS. Remaining
85%. Yes.
Okay, 15 to 20% with other customers.
Okay. But going forward, this entity will not have any business. It will just be entity with land and cash, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Understood, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Kapil Singh with Nomura. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Just on the electric scooter business, I wanted to ask, we are touching almost 900 dealerships. What percentage of the scooter market does it cover? And then secondly, in terms of the customers we are getting now, are these existing scooter customers who are shifting, or are there additional motorcycle customers also shifting towards electric scooters?
See, TVS iQube is a excellent brand, and thanks to all the customers who are buying this product. If you recollect, I was highlighting that if you include EV also into the two-wheeler industry, I was highlighting that last year the scooter category share was about 31-32%. If I include both ICE and EV scooter, it is already now moving close to 40%. So the most important is market of scooter category is expanding in India. Okay, this is exactly what I was highlighting about 2 years back. Indian customers like, especially urban, and semi-urban, they like scooter as a category because it gives a lot of convenience to the day-to-day usage. Okay, so that is one of the predominant reasons. So when the market is expanding, when the overall scooter category is growing, we are present with iQube in the EV category. We are also present with Jupiter, Ntorq, and even in Jupiter we have a 110 series, there is a 125 series, Ntorq is there, and for the entry-level customers we have CIS. So we have a strong scooter portfolio. Okay, and we will definitely grow ahead of the industry with the kind of investments whatever we have done on the product side.
Yeah, sure, sir. These 900 dealerships, they would cover what percentage of the scooter market?
See, we have another, including the branches of the main dealers, we have almost 1,400 main dealers. So we are very systematically growing that. Then we can always look at, the next level dealerships. So this is a very systematic investment in the network and expansion of the network.
Okay, and sir, on the motorcycle portfolio, can you give some color? Just firstly on the industry also, the growth has been quite tepid, especially in the second half. And for TVS as well, the growth rate has been slow, by the standards that we set. So just if you could give your views on both.
Overall, we have done much better than the industry. I hope you can see the numbers. I don't want to say anything beyond that. Okay, and I look at the total portfolio. I don't look at product-wise. First step is to grow ahead of the industry in a very structured way. Number two, there are of course categories. For example, the economy category, the moped category. There are some challenges, but the good news is the rural is responding this year after a long time. Okay, but still there are pressures on the economy category and the moped category because the buying power, while it is going up, but there are some challenges they are facing. Okay, so it may take a little longer time, but overall this year so far the industry has grown 9%. 9% is a CAGR, is a very healthy growth rate.
Sure, sir. No, my question was more, of the recent data we see that is seeing quite a bit of weakness. So, was that more temporary factor or?
For example, the month of January, the first 2 weeks, the Vahan growth rate is only 4%. I understand, but it will grow. We have just started January. Now February is there, March is there. Okay, last quarter also, if you look at it, September, October, November, December. We saw a very healthy growth rate. Any growth rate around 9-10% is a good growth rate. As of now, it has started well. That is the way I look at it. And so far, market is holding on. Okay. Only area where, if you ask me, it can do better is the entry-level motorcycle, moped. These are the areas.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants, please restrict yourself to 2 questions. Next question comes from the line of Parag Thakkar with Fourth Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for taking my question and congratulations for excellent numbers. I just wanted to know that when that PLI benefit margin of 1.5% will reflect in our quarterly results?
What is that 1.5%?
PLI benefit, which I think our peers have already recognized, right?
We don't know about this 1.5%.
It's a new number you are saying. We don't know this.
Okay.
It only talks about the minimum of the government says 12%. 12% on the EV related business, and 13% on revenue, subject to satisfaction of all other criteria. which we have already satisfied, and we will be recognizing based on the EV related sales going forward. This 1.5%, we don't know what that number is, please.
So this EV benefit related thing will come in from retrospective effect or from Q4 only?
No, it is from April. It depends on when we have launched and when we got the certificate. But what we will be recognizing in Q4 is our eligible percentage for the whole year.
Okay. Great, sir. Great. Thanks a lot for the thing. And if I heard correctly, that in January, basically in two-wheeler, we are doing extremely well because Mr. Sudarshan Venu was in Davos, and he was very bullish about the January uptick in two-wheeler sales, both in ICE and electric, I think. So whether you would be able to throw some light on that March quarter and the upcoming year looks very good from both ICE and EV sales from TVS perspective. No, I'm not asking from the industry perspective. Of course, he has said that two-wheeler industry is going to grow in double digits in this year, and you will outpace the industry. But
you have said the industry is expected to do well in 2025, ICE plus EV, and the TVS with the kind of products what we have, we will be growing faster than the industry. Absolutely right.
Okay, sir. Okay, thanks a lot. That helps me a lot. And okay, thanks, sir. Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Jay Kale with Elara Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for taking my question, and congrats on a good set of numbers. So my first question is regarding EV two-wheeler. We've seen that the penetration for the industry is hovering around at 6% while we have done well. But what according to you is needed for this penetration to move up further? Because couple of years back the broad expectation was that if EV two-wheeler prices, scooter prices come down to closer to ICE vehicles, there will be an inflection point. Now as we see it broadly, the industry has reached similar to ICE prices of scooters. What is it needed for it to further give a fillip in terms of EV adoption? Is it that motorcycles will only drive the further EV adoption over here, or where are we seeing the gaps in EV scooters as an industry?
According to me, 6% in such a short time is one of the best numbers I have seen on EV adoption. Okay. What is most important is customers liking the products and the technology, which according to me is happening pretty well. Okay. Now, definitely, going forward, more new products will come, new players will come, the market will be competitive. I think when you have new products or new segments, I think that is the time you will see definitely good growth. According to me, EV is growing pretty well in India because these are all personal users, personal owners. Okay, please understand, customers are agnostic to any technology. So customers have to like it, and customers liking has started. So we have to be patient. It will grow, and with the new segments and the new products, it will further grow. That is our understanding and estimate. And as the volume goes up, everything will fall in line. The cost will fall in line. Many things will fall in line.
Understood. If you can just share your EV contribution for this quarter in terms of revenues like you had done last quarter, and just a few clarity on the Norton launches as well as the Hyundai three-wheeler that you mentioned. The timelines and the kind of product positioning that would have, and would we just be contract manufacturing, or what would be our role in this, and how would it play?
Hey, this is the Hyundai and TVS partnership is a great partnership. At this point of time, it is going to be focusing on micro mobility, and there is a huge opportunity there. The project timelines, investments, etc., we will update once we are closer to our complete plans. Okay. On coming back to Norton, I already highlighted you that 25-26 financial year. That is where you will see the products coming from Norton, and I'm very confident that with our R&D and our capability, you will see Many of these products definitely delighting the customer in many parts of the world. Norton is a great brand. It's in the super premium. Great brand. So we are pretty positive about that. What was your third question?
On the EV contribution this quarter in terms of revenues, like you had mentioned last quarter.
I think the revenue is around 800 crores.
800 crores. Okay, understood. Great. Thanks and all the best.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Raghunandan NL with Nuvama Research. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity and congratulations on the 11.9% margin. Sir, firstly, on the margin side, you have been doing very well over the last few years, and going forward, material cost reduction, premiumization, even the geography mix improvement, all these are triggers. If you can talk about efforts in this regard and how you see the benefits to flow through in future.
See, the most important to me and for our company is delighting the customer. For delighting the customer, one, the existing brands have to do well, and you have to come up with new products, new technologies, new innovation, best-in-class features, because you have to keep giving something new to the customer so that he loves your product. And post that, you have to give very good service, everything, every element of, customer looks at the value. The moment you see you offer value to the customer will definitely start investing behind the brand. They will buy, they will recommend. So that is number one. Number two, what is most important is top line. With the customer delight, the top line will grow. And like I always say that we ask all our dealers to buy on cash and carry. We don't allow them to keep more than 30 days of stock. We want the fresh vehicle to go to the customer. And we have very strong brands. If you look at Jupiter 110 is there, Jupiter 125 is there, then you have Ntorq, we have Zest on one side, Apache brand, we have excellent products from 162V, 164V, then 180, then 200, and the 310 series. Okay, then on other side you have Raider, which is at a 125cc, then entry level products. So we have the best range, starting from moped to scooters to motorcycles. That is very, very critical, because when customer comes in, and of course, so first to have, after the customer satisfaction, have a range of products so that the customer gets delighted. And I whatever I said on premiumization, with the kind of infrastructure, premiumization is continuing. Okay, and people are investing behind great brands, and they are looking at products with excellent features. Okay, so this will continue. The variant strategy will continue. Product mix strategy will continue. Geography focus will continue. And exports, you have seen our numbers. There is a huge opportunity in exports for TVS Motor Company, because we have HLX. HLX is a great brand. We came up with 110, 100, then 125. Now we have 150. So investment behind products, then coming up with premiumization. And of course, the top line goes up, then that is the time to focus on material cost. And it is a sustained material cost reduction. So all put together is what is delivering and helping, and without sacrificing the investment on people, technology. Quarter after quarter, we are able to improve our EBITDA, and this journey will continue.
Got it, sir. Thanks for the detailed answer. Sir, in terms of demand outlook, how would you see domestic market in FY26, given that we have not yet reached the previous peak, and rural is also doing well? How would you see the industry growth panning out?
See, we are working out for the next financial year the numbers, but my feel of the last 9 months gives me a lot of confidence, because this is the first year I have seen rural matching or slightly ahead of urban, which is a very positive news. The area possibly things can improve is the entry level motorcycles and moped, but I am also confident with the monsoon reservoirs being very good this year. Okay, I'm expecting the same growth momentum of last year will continue in 2025. That detailed working out is going on as a part of the budget for next year. And as far as TVS is concerned, we are looking at continuing our growth momentum ahead of the industry with the kind of products and the brands and the kind of investments we are making in delighting the customer. So overall, I think 25, 26, I'm pretty positive. I'm confident the industry should do well.
Thank you very much, sir. And on the investment side, we've already done 1,400 crore in the first 9 months. How do you look at the full year number, or Q4, what would be the number? And do you think this 1,000 crore plus run rate will continue for FY26?
See, these investments are predominantly for product development activities on Norton and some product development activities for e-cycles. Okay, and please understand, products are critical in auto industry. Okay, very, very critical. And the benefit of that you will start getting 1 year later, 2 years later. Okay, on the investment side, possibly we will be around 1,700 crores year and outlook. Okay, so but these investments are going to be the foundation for the future.
Got it, sir. Understood. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you.
Can we take the last question, please?
Yes. Due to time constraint, we will be taking the last question. That is Jinesh Gandhi with Ambit Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. My question is on Norton investment. So now, given we are nearing completion of product development, do we need to invest further in Norton beyond what we have already invested?
See, first of all, the products, whatever we have invested, we have to put into the market. Okay, number one. Number two, we need a range of products, please understand, because our aspirations are very high on Norton. And please understand, the customer, when he looks at it, he will expect a range of products. So whatever we are investing, that will be available. Okay, and we have already said that we will be looking at first year, that is 25, 26, and there will be launches year after, and possibly in the third year also. So we need to look at sustained investments behind product development, yielding to a good range of Norton motorcycles, and it should be available globally in every part of the world. So at this point of time, whatever I have highlighted is for 25, 26.
Got it. And secondly, in the domestic market, some of the financiers, including banks and NBFCs, are highlighting increase in delinquencies on the consumer loan side, two-wheelers, and that way. Are we seeing any signs of stress on finance availability for two-wheeler customers, or that is yet to be? It's not yet visible on the ground?
See, these are part and parcel of growing. When you substantially grow. Already my colleague Desikan also highlighted that we in TVS Credit, we are very, very conscious. We give only quality customers the kind of lending. Okay, that is the reason our delinquencies are under control. Okay, equally we also look at diversifying the portfolio so that every segment we are present. So I can't say that this is something we have to constantly look at it and correct it. Quarter after quarter we have to look at it now how the market is moving. This is a continuous part of a journey.
Okay, got it. And just bookkeeping questions to Mr. Desikan. So, what was USD INR realization in this quarter, and how much should be capex for the full year FY25?
1 second. USD realization for the quarter is 84 rupees.
Okay.
And capex, you asked capex, right?
Yeah, for FY25.
Capex for the year you are asking, or for this quarter?
Yeah. For the quarter and the year.
340 crores.
Yeah. The capex will be around 1,300 crores.
Got it. Great, sir. Thanks and all the best.
Thank you everyone. And like I said, the growth trajectory, and we continued our growth trajectory, and we posted the highest operating EBITDA of 11.9. Okay, this is consistently we are improving quarter after quarter with the best-in-class quality and our unwavering focus on consumers, along with our strong portfolio of brands starting from Apache, Jupiter, iQube, Raider, NTORQ, Star Range, HLX, Radeon, TVS King and TVS Ronin, and the recently launched TVS EV Max, King EV Max. We will do pretty well ahead of the industry, both in domestic and international. We will continuously improve our EBITDA by focusing on product mix. We'll focus on our leveraging the volumes and sustained cost reduction. We will continue to improve our EBITDA margin going forward. Thank you for your time and continued trust in TVS Motor Company. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of TVS Motor Company Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect your lines.